Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, I'm over on the No Man's Sky website. Why am I over on the No Man's Sky website? Well, there's been two patches, 5.51 and 5.52. Now, it is showing that it's out on all platforms pretty much. I'm not seeing Switch in the mix as yet, people. But anyway, if I hit on up the read more on each of these, so let's open these in two different tabs. So we go on to 5.51 first of all. There's quite a lot of fixes amongst these. I mean, there's a couple of noticeable ones there. Let me come off the screen for a second. Let's just jump on over there for a moment. Let's bring up the old Winamp. Yeah, I fixed an issue that allowed inventory sorting to be applied to tech inventories, which is one that I think Jason Plays done a video on. Yeah, basically if you hit the sort button while it's on the technology area, it merged all your modules and they went missing. It broke your tech, essentially. So it looks like that's been fixed in 5.51. Fixed an issue that prevented some new materials from being harvested by planetary extractors. Yeah, so you know, the auto miners for gas and minerals and even power, I suppose, may have been a bit janky. And that's been fixed. Fixed an issue that prevented some flora and mineral discoveries from appearing in the discoveries list after scanning. So yeah, I scanned a little hermit crab and that didn't work, but that says flora and minerals. It doesn't say fauna. It came up as extinct, a brand new creature added into the world. Extinct, apparently. I could see it walking around with its mates. Oddity. Fixed a rare graphical glitch that caused some creature models to explode. I saw a video of that posted up on the old Twitterverse. They kind of, you know, the fur texture, it kind of stretched it all over the place. The creature didn't just go bang. It was just a texture thing. Yeah, it sounds more exciting than it actually was. Fixed an issue resulting in hangs on PS5. Well, there's been loads. There's been loads on PS5. It was almost unplayable at launch. I don't know how it is now. I mean, I have got a PS5 and I did play it on the Friday weekend mission with my mates and I didn't have any hangs or crashes. So it looks like that was fixed a little while ago then, I guess. Fixed a crash related to networking. Fixed a crash that could occur when donating items to a guild envoy. To be honest, I haven't donated anything to the guild envoys for some time. Right, well, let's head on up Wells Part 2 of 5.52. Cool. Now what I would say, if you're experiencing any bugs outside of this that have yet to be fixed, make sure you report them over to the Zendesk. I have got a video on how to report things to the Zendesk. I'll put it up there so you can hit that one up. Okay, so there's a lot more inside of this one. I don't think I'm going to read out every single one of these. However, the main thing with inside of this one, fixed an issue with portals inside the Cursed Expedition. Breach 3. So from what I understand, when people went to the portal to use their elixir of blood, it didn't register the elixir of blood and they couldn't progress any further than Breach 3. So they couldn't get the actual UFO, they couldn't progress the actual expedition, they couldn't finish the expedition. So that expedition has been extended by a week. I'll jump into game in a moment and we'll take a look at just how long the expedition is running. Now, as you all know, there is a new expedition that is about to start called Titan. So if the Cursed is still running for a week, we can only but assume that the Titan expedition can't run at the same time. So therefore, it's going to have to run afterwards. And so we may be waiting for a week, which is a bit of an annoyance because there's a Monster Hunter beta that I want to get onto. And yeah, it's going to coincide. It's going to coincide, I think. Anyway, fixed a number of softlocks where NPC dialogues would fail to render. Fixed. Oh, I've had stuff happening around that. So when I talk to NPCs, all the background goes black, or it gets slowly eaten away. It sort of dissolves. Happens in the appearance modifier. Happens on multiple screens, and it's really annoying. And it's still doing it now, despite this patch list going in. I think I've got the latest patch. I think I'm running the latest. Cool. Anyway, so there's a lot of bits and bobs here about mission blockers for stellar multitudes. So I've seen people having issues if they've jumped to another galaxy, usually 256 or something, and try to actually run the actual stellar multitudes in that galaxy. What I'm hearing is if you jump back to Euclid, sometimes it fixes that. So if you have got a problem with the stellar multitudes, when you're exiting the Atlas, they're not getting that weird cube thing, you know, the life raft appear. If you're not seeing that life raft appear, then I think try going back to the Euclid galaxy, and if you can, retrace your steps or something. I don't know. I don't know whether you can restart the mission. That's the problem. Also, I've had people hit me up saying that they actually managed to somehow trigger stellar multitudes inside of the cursed expedition. I suppose they're using their legacy save, and somehow something's happened, and whatever reason they can't run it while they're inside of the expedition. Or they've started running it, jumped back into the expedition, then jumped out of the expedition. Anyway, I really don't think Hello Games should have put out this update with the cursed expedition still running. I think they should have waited until it ended, then put it live. For different reasons. And I think inside the patch notes for any release, when they introduce new story content, I think they should say, for safety reasons, please travel back to Euclid before engaging in any of this content. In fact, I may have to do future videos where I say exactly that if I can see that there's new lore inside of the actual update. But anyway, there's lots and lots of quality of life things happening here as well. Lots of mission blockers. So if you have had any blockers, just try again if you can. I don't think there is a button to restart the Stellar Multitudes missions, though, which I honestly feel that they need to have an unstuck button or something just so people can start over. Because another thing that's happened is people have started the Stellar Multitudes, birthed their star, and they couldn't go to it because they didn't have all the materials to get the actual drive. So they teleported to one of their bases that's freaking miles away, got their resources, and they're like, shite, how do I get back there? And then they're having to walk miles and miles and miles on the galactic map. So that's another thing. I think people need a reset button to restart Stellar Multitudes. I don't know whether these patches are going to fix everybody's problem, but it looks on paper that it's fixed a lot. But anyway, there we go. There's lots of visual glitches in this one. So visual glitches, lovely jubbly. It's good to see that they're all getting nailed. However, like I said, some of the stuff on mine I really don't think has been fixed. Anyway, I'll jump on over into game and we'll take a look to see at what version I am running. I won't be a moment. Okay, now perhaps I'm going blind, but over on the side of Steam I can't actually see the version number. All I can see that it was last updated on the 3rd of February, and considering it now, I would say I'm pretty up to date. Installed files, yeah, I can't actually see where it tells me what version I'm freaking on. It's nice and easy on PlayStation, but I can't see it inside here. So yeah, I'm new to Steam in a roundabout way, so let me know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, let's hit this up, people. Yeah, you can already see down at the bottom there, it says the Cursed has got 7 days remaining. So it's a week from now, by the looks of things. 7 days remaining, it says on this tile here. So yeah, it looks like we've got yet another 7 days. Today is the 5th of February. So 7 days on there. That's going to take us to what the... Oh my god, maths at this early in the morning. So actually, it's like it's like 7 a.m. here. Right, okay, so... Yeah, what's that, the 12th? The 12th of February? Yeah, so I think that does sort of coincide with the Monster Hunter beta. At least I think it's just tail end. We might be alright, we might be okay. Anyway, I'm going to jump inside the game. We've got a little bit more news to show you inside the game, so I'll see you in there. Okay, so the last bit of news I've got for you, as you can see, this orange bar above the Quicksilver kiosk is complete. That means every single Quicksilver item that's currently on the watch list or to unlock list has now been unlocked. So you can get yourself the closed seed cone, the open seed cone, the petrified branches, and the cold cup plant. All of those are now unlockable. As you can see, I've already gone and grabbed them all. It would have been nice to have had these prior to Christmas for our Christmas festive builds, but there we go. That's just the way the dominoes dropped, I suppose. Anyway, people, that is pretty much all the news that I have for you guys out there in the viewerverse today. So yeah, lots of patches, lots of things that may have unstuck and unbugdicated your game. I mean, there's still a bug, or at least I think it's a bug, with the gas giant planets. The gas giant planets currently, the giant gas giant planets, don't really have deep enough water to catch all the fish that you should be able to catch and complete your fishing record, which means that you can't get the last helmet with the squid in it. I mean, I've got all the others now, got every single other helmet bar that one. So hopefully they fix that at some point. Anyway, you guys in the viewerverse, till next time, goodbye, and goodbye again. Goodbye!